Hey, what's up, folks? This is your boy DJ81, uh, coming to you with a video, a rare one. Usually I've been doing live streams, and I felt compelled to come and speak on this LeBron versus the world situation, because folks are just tripping right now. I honestly believe that folks are just tripping. But anyway, so first off, I'm a featured panelist on First and Frame Rates. We go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we talk about sports and sports video gaming, and we definitely enjoy the time that we spend for those hour and a half, 2 hours that we spend to tell you our thoughts, entertain, whatever. And if somebody gets roasted, somebody gets roasted. That's just the way it is. So I encourage everybody to tune in, and we would appreciate you showing up. Again, I'm with First and Frame Rates with VF, Virtual Footballer, and that's what VF stands for, and Bill's Forth. So with that being said, let's get to this LeBron James. To me, it's a non-issue, but let's go over to what's out there. So this whole thing kicks off with Daryl Morey, with the GM of the Houston Rockets. He puts out a tweet in support of the Hong Kong protesters. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I believe the same thing that he does, and to tell you the truth, I firmly believe LeBron does as well. So the reaction from China's side of things, because obviously they're the opposition to the Hong Kong protesters, is to have their businesses protest the NBA. Basically, that's what's going on. Pull advertisement, pull businesses, pull all sorts of stuff, cut ties in a way, like temporary ties with the NBA. So that's a whole lot of money that's being pulled from the NBA with this relationship between the NBA and China. And then LeBron puts out a statement. Now, okay, here's the first problem I have. Why are they putting a mic in front of LeBron to speak on this whole situation? I really don't have a clue why they would ask him, when the person they really need to ask is Daryl Morey. He's the one that put out the tweet. And just understanding what LeBron has said, the gist of what he said, according to my own interpretation, not anybody else's, is that the timing of the tweet was wrong. He even says it at the end of one of his statements. You could have waited a week after we got out of there. And now we have the Hong Kong protesters burning LeBron jerseys. We have people on Twitter, we have the media, everything saying that he's selling out, he's doing all these things. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. If people really understood, and LeBron said something that he was talking about Morey. He was like, Morey needs to, it was in the lines of Morey needing to educate himself on the situation. And I believe everybody needs to educate themselves on the situation. Because like I said, at the end, LeBron states he could have waited a week after we got out of there, talking about the Brooklyn Nets and the Los Angeles Lakers, to at least leave the country of China before you put out that tweet. He's not disagreeing. He didn't even want to address the substance of Morey's tweet. That leads me to believe that he is with Morey on the tweet, and that he's all about the Hong Kong protesters. So why the Hong Kong protesters are burning his jerseys, it's because it's being perpetuated that LeBron doesn't believe in the protesting in Hong Kong, and that according to mainstream media, all of a sudden LeBron's selling out, which I believe is wrong. Now, I'm going to tell you how serious this could have gotten over Morey's tweet. China, in their reaction and the type of government that they have in place, could have been like, you know what? Y'all want to say that? The Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets, players, coaches, personnel, everything. You can't leave the country. Now what? Nobody would be talking about LeBron selling out, anything. Everybody would be like, oh, save LeBron, save the Kyrie Irving, save whatever. China would have held 2 NBA teams hostage. LeBron brought up the point that not only would the financial aspect of not only would there be financial ramifications, there'd be physical, there'd be spiritual, all those types of things. No one's looking at that because they think he's too worried about the financial ramifications of it. No. China could have locked them all up. And that's what I believe a lot of people don't understand, the gravity. They need to educate themselves that the thing that happened in North Korea with I forgot the kid's name. He basically died. He was returned to us unconscious and died. And basically it's like you don't go into another country and shit talk them. The situation is already inflamed. You don't want to add fuel to the fire in this case. So as much as we believe in what those protesters are doing in Hong Kong, and we can speak on it because we do have the freedom of speech, understand that the reactions may not be desirable. You can say that the financial ramifications won't be desirable. I don't think LeBron was thinking about that. I think he was thinking about the fact that, hey, there are a whole bunch of American citizens between 2 teams that are over here in China. As you're saying this, could be held here for an extended period of time. And now you're talking about a hostage situation. And no one's going to think about that because everyone's going to just think on the surface. They're going to think, oh, he's being selfish and whatnot. And no. People don't realize that countries have the capability of doing stuff like that when their feelings are hurt. Especially China. They're all about lack of free speech. They have come out and said that because of our free speech, we're the ones in the wrong. And as a veteran, I stand for free speech. That's it. Now, since this all happened, Morey pretty much deleted his tweet, which he shouldn't have deleted. It's kind of too late now. You put it out there, and made a statement clarifying his tweet. And in a way, kind of like apologizing and stuff like that. I didn't really get a chance to read the whole tweet. But here's the other part that I find frustrating. Everybody's attacking LeBron. Meanwhile, the person who kicked this whole thing off is just sitting at home or sitting in his office, unbothered, untouched. I have questions for Mr. Morey. I have a ton of questions, but I'm going to just ask one. What is your history of social justice? What tweets have you put out? What actions have you committed to? What have you done? Because to me, I never heard of you until you put out this tweet. And now all of a sudden, a partnership with China is in peril. Players that were in China when you tweeted this out, lives were in danger because you couldn't wait 1 second to tweet what you could have tweeted. What you tweeted was not wrong, it's when you tweeted it. And that's what I'm not seeing from our media. I'm not seeing that from people on Twitter. I'm not seeing people question the actual person that kicked this whole thing off. So I'm with you, LeBron. I understand exactly what you're saying. And, you know, my first reaction was to go at LeBron, but I educated myself, read up on the whole situation, and what you just heard is basically what I came up with. So I thank you guys for listening in. For those that watched and stayed through the whole 10 minutes, I originally planned for this to be like 5, but I tend to be wordy, and that's just the way things are. With that being said, again, I'm DJ81, a featured panelist on First and Frame Rates. We go live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Talk about sports and sports video gaming. My fellow co-host, panelist, virtual footballer, and Bill's Fourth. We have a good time. We have fun. Yeah, I basically said this twice just to make sure you guys know. Tune in Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7:30. All right. Y'all got any questions? There's a comments section below. Chime in. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you on the the anti-LeBron train? Are you burning jerseys just like everyone else is trying to? Everybody out here just tearing down this man without really knowing the total situation? Or are you with LeBron and understand what I'm saying? Just let me know. All right then, I'm out. Peace.